Hey class, this is just a quick video on setting up Sublime Text for the Mac. If you don't have Sublime on your computer already, you'll need to download it. I'll put a link in the description of the video. If you have your browser open, I'm going to use Google Chrome. You can just Google Sublime Text. And you want to click on the first link, or you can go straight to SublimeText 3. So you can click download for Mac, and it will download a DMG. So once you go to your downloads folder, double click to open that. You want to make sure once it's open to drag Sublime Text to the applications folder. I already have a copy, so it's asking me if I want to replace. I'm going to say replace. Once it's in the applications folder, you can eject the disk image. You want to make sure not to run Sublime from the disk image, so it's best to eject it at that point. You can also delete the DMG file from your downloads. Once you have Sublime installed, you can use the spotlight and type in Sublime Text and hit enter, and it should open up. You may have to confirm that you want to open it. Depending on what your preference is, you'll see either the default theme, which looks like this, or you may see the adaptive theme, which adapts to your preferred text highlighting scheme. Once you have Sublime Text open, you can just start to use it. One thing that I highly recommend is opening your project folder. So right now you don't see any open files. If I go to open, file open, and go to one of my class folders, I'll want to make sure to open up the entire folder. So rather than opening up a single file or one of my project folders, I always want to open up the whole class folder. And once it's open, you can use the folder view to open and edit your various files. If you have Sublime, you can go to your dock and click Options, Keep in Dock. That's an easy way that even if Sublime is not currently open, but you can see it in the dock, I can easily just drag my project folder onto the Sublime icon, and it will open with the folders there. One more quick tip for Sublime. If you have Sublime open, you probably will see this mini map on the side. If you enjoy using the mini map, feel free to leave it there, but I usually hide it. I don't find it super useful. You can also change the layout. So if I go to View and then Layout, and I set 2 columns, then I can, open 2 files next to each other, so I can compare the 2 files. That can be very useful. I can also do that with rows, although I find that to be a less useful setup, since usually your browser is wider than it is tall. So that's 2 easy ways to kind of change the view in Sublime.